Watching the weather as it's cold and shocking to the system this morning.
It feels like December. It really does. You saw all the folks on the roadway there with our photojournalists, so you know that the hustle and bustle of your Tuesday morning is well underway. You want to bundle up, you want to layer up, make sure the kiddos are prepared. But today is going to be our coldest day, so we got to get through this. There's cloud cover this morning. There's sunshine coming. We all miss the sunshine for sure. We've had two very, very kind of dreary days across Oklahoma, but sunshine and 60s are coming back. So a sneak peek of your 9-day. That's where we're headed. Right now, we're kind of in the thick of things with the cold air coming in. That front blew through yesterday. It's ushered in some dry air right at the surface. If you look off to the west, it's exciting to see on radar. There's snow flying in New Mexico, in the Texas Panhandle. We'll zoom it on in. A little light snow from Plainview back to Clovis, but there's again very dry air, so it's slightly misleading. What's going on in southwest Oklahoma is mostly what we call virga. The clouds have the moisture in it. It just can't make it down to the surface. Even across central Oklahoma and back to the west, little light snow flurry action showing up. And when you've got the moisture in the clouds, even though our humidity is at like 50 to 60%, it's not out of the question to get a few snowflakes or sleet pellets. So just know that's a possibility. If you see that on your windshield, it's not going to amount to much, all right, because this is our humidity. 50, 60, 70%, so not enough to let it come on down. It's beautiful. On our Lucky Star Sky Cam network, look at the skies as the clouds are rolling, and it's kind of eerie looking off to the eastern horizon where skies are completely clear to the east, but overhead with the clouds coming in, it'll be a while before we get that cloud cover to move on out this afternoon, but we will have full sunshine in the forecast by this afternoon. So for your Tuesday morning, it is 34. It feels much colder. One thing you can't see on our cameras is that ripping north wind. We've got 20s and 30s, even some upper 30s and 40s to the south, but the winds are gusting 15, 25, 30 miles per hour. We just had a gust to 40 in southwest Oklahoma. So 18-mile-an-hour wind in El Reno, 22 in Choctaw. Shawnee, it's about 18, 20 mile per hour, which is enough that it feels like this. You're heading out to the teens and lower mid-20s. Widespread teens across northern and northwest Oklahoma. Some 12 degrees now in our panhandle. That's the wind chill. Now, as that colder air spills in, we try to warm back into the 40s with the sunshine prevailing and that north wind relaxing some, but the wind chill stays a factor all day. We'll try to warm back to the mid 40s, some upper 40s, maybe see a few 50s down around the far south and southeast, and then you factor in the wind. This afternoon, as your kiddos are getting out of school or you're waiting in the pickup line, it'll be in the 30s for a wind chill factor all day. Here's a look at kind of the timeline as far as everything goes. Little precip in that cloud cover rolling through this morning. It'll be with us through about lunchtime. You're going to see sunshine in the northwest again. Then everything clears out. Full sunshine for the afternoon. And then this evening and tonight does look dry. The jet stream is active overhead, and the jet stream is oriented from the north coming down over the south, pulling in that really cold air. It's a big trough of low pressure coming through. We need it to wring out some moisture, and we're doing all we can with the atmosphere here, getting the chance for a few flakes, but otherwise we look dry. This moves out, erodes away, winds increase for your Friday. This shortwave may bring us a little light rain Friday night into Saturday, not much. Then we're dry into the weekend. 60s across the region. Monday, our next storm moves in, brings us a chance for a few showers, and that chance goes up again Wednesday of next week. I like the pattern next week. It's active, it's progressive, several opportunities. We'll see how it shakes out. Right now, best opportunities for rain over the next 9 days will be in eastern Oklahoma, where we might start really seeing those totals stack up. We will see how that plays out. Western Oklahoma, it looks mostly dry. We'll see. This thing can back up some for sure. Lows tonight will be in the 20s and low 30s. So as you're heading out tomorrow morning, 28 Stillwater, 30 in Lawton. High for tomorrow, still 40s. Lower 50s, but getting warmer. South winds pick up, and that starts our warming trend. Here's your 9-day for Thursday, 56, 61 on Friday. Now, we've got 50s and 60s all through your weekend and the start of next week, 63 on Monday. Rain chances go up, and we're hoping for it. It's increasing by Wednesday. Of all types, and lightning strikes, I mean, yes, very much happen. They do occur, and sometimes that can cause big time fires or big time electrical issues. It's wild. The last time we had storms was 3 weeks ago, and that was the last time we had rain across Oklahoma. We need more moisture. Of course, we don't want it to come at the expense of any disaster, that's for sure, but we do have more rain on your 9-day. We've also not had much sunshine here in Oklahoma City. We had a few peaks earlier this morning. Now the clouds are back. We had clouds all day yesterday, clouds all day Sunday. Sunday. But today, this cloud deck will be around for a few hours, and eventually we do get clearing and we will see sunshine into your afternoon. You're getting sunshine in northwestern Oklahoma, but the gray clouds are here in El Reno, just that blanket of stratus. Same thing on our Lucky Star Skycam network live from downtown. It is 34. It's cold and the north wind is up. You're not seeing that on the camera, but this is what it feels like outside. 20s, teens, single digits across the north. It is frigid in the plains for sure. Cold enough that we've had a little bit of light snow in the southwest and especially down in Texas. It's heavier on radar than what's reaching the ground because that cold front brought in really dry air. But you can see it on radar once you get the beam hits at about 5,000 feet. There's snow in the clouds from Childress to Plainview to Guthrie, Texas. Checking the observations there. Every now and again, a few snowflakes. It's not covering the ground, nothing like that. We've got a few snowflakes in the clouds that are moving into Oklahoma City. Same thing down to the southwest. Really, that entire cloud deck has a little snow with it. It just looks a little odd because you don't see it on radar until you get to about 5,000-ish feet, 5,000 to 6,000 feet. But the humidity underneath, so as the precip is falling in the form of light snow, it's mainly evaporating before it reaches the ground because these values are around 60-70% instead of that 90-100% which you need for it to come on down. So temps are in the 30s. It is cold, lower mid 30s, upper 30s to the south. That's cold enough. You factor this in, 15, 25, 30 mile an hour north wind. It is brisk this morning. Winds are gusting 15 to 25 across the metro right now, so it still feels like the low 20s here at about 9:20 on your Tuesday. Still feels like the teens across northwestern Oklahoma. It's down to 19 in Buffalo, 27 in Shawnee, 27 in Stillwater, 27 in Chickasha, 23 in Clinton, and highs warm a few more degrees. We'll see some mid and upper 40s later today, maybe a few 50s to the southwest, but with north winds still blowing. The max wind chill today is about 36 in OKC. Now the jet stream is strong overhead. It's this big trough coming in from the north, really pulling in those colder temperatures, but the bulk of the cold air once again dodges Oklahoma and stays off to the north, skirts around us with this system passing by, mostly dry. We start to warm back up. We rebound tomorrow, especially as we head into your Thursday and Friday. This system passes by to the north Friday. We'll bring out every bit of moisture, might get a few sprinkles in the metro, and then above average and dry as we head into the weekend. Monday, the next storm moves in. It does bring us a rain chance, especially central and then eastern Oklahoma. That moves by. Midweek, another storm moves by to the north, may bring some showers and storms for central and eastern Oklahoma. Western sides of the state, we'll see. This can still back up, slow down, a lot will change with it, but at least there's storms on the horizon on your 9-day, and the rain we need, some areas could pick up a quarter, maybe a half an inch with higher totals to the east. We'll just see how all these values shake up as it gets a little bit closer because we need the water for sure. Lows tonight in the 20s and 30s. We're quiet overnight, mid 20s up into northern Oklahoma, and then for tomorrow we'll see sunshine, still a breeze out of the north for most of the day, so highs in the 40s and low 50s. South winds prevail on Thursday. Now the 50s are coming back, upper 50s, low 60s, and we just get warmer. Heading into your Friday, we're talking 61 degrees. Well, that slight chance of rain late Friday into early Saturday. Your weekend looks good and above average. Rain chances go up Monday, again Wednesday next week. And that's your 9-day. We're coming back with what caught my eye right after this break.